jail. Sorry. There's a lot of time.
Audits out of it's very interesting. I put some things out there. I highly recommend that you go over and see what was put out yesterday and the last couple of days. Some things have been highlighted, and we'll see,
but also an audio of interacting between the judge and before he's arrested. It shows what this guy is capable of and willing to do. Sorry about the deal. Sweet and one sweet. We are actually physically in Berryville, Arkansas. Eureka Springs is about 18 miles that way. Sorry about the wind noise. It is a little bit breezy out there. It felt like it was 15 degrees colder than Springfield.
And they thought it was all fun and games, laughing, bringing up some jokes, cutting some short, just being very, very unprofessional. Now, I did not witness all of that interaction, but I did see and hear some of it toward the end. And I've worked in professional offices in the past. That was highly, highly inappropriate behavior. And considering that is a public employee, a public servant, if you will, that person had no business acting and behaving that way. But nevertheless, moving on and moving forward, this is Monday morning. We're trying to move ahead. Now they have actually he was charged with
assault. They said assault.
The second charge, they're saying they're alleged to be assaulted. Someone. They're not saying who, and they're not even saying how or why. Just put that accusation charge out there on him. Now, I'm not sure why they had that charge, but clearly, if you go back and you look and listen closely to the video that I put out yesterday, you can hear under the orders of the judge, again, he's not ever in this courtroom. And he only has authority, it's my understanding.
In the courtroom.
That's what his counsel is. had Mr. Amazing arrested on disorderly.
Yeah, disorderly
Disorderly conduct. And within 30 seconds or less, and I
I said, sorry, I'm not watching chats.
Oh,
I'm having to watch. Lori Croft, good morning. Okay, yeah. More of a buzzing sound. You know what? Let me undo this. Now try. How does it sound now?
are we 5x5 guys?
Yeah, Lori, give me a 1 in here if I'm sounding good now and the buzz is gone. Okay, 5x5, Sweden, thank you.
I want to make sure I'm up and good, guys.
How do we look?
Okay, guys, I'm here.
We look hillbilly.
I wish you could hear me, but
Well, we don't look hillbilly, but it looks awful hillbilly here.
this was where I was coming from. I don't trust any of these little piggies as far as I can pick them up and roll. Now, for the most part, I will give shout out to the sheriff's department over here. They've been very cordial to me. The couple of times I've been in here already, counting the first time in September, Friday of last week. Now we'll see how they to the Carroll County Law Enforcement Complex, and we've got a little piggy coming up the road here.
Sidewalking.
Carroll County Sheriff.
Gave the guy a hang loose. You know, olive branch, as it were. I wonder if he was wearing his safety belt. I wonder if he was wearing his seat. Did you happen to notice he was wearing his seat belt? There's a reason I ask.
I don't think he's wearing his Yeah, stay safe. Buckle up.
Don't tell me how to live my life, motherfucker.
That's right. Now, if he was to get into an accident and be injured on the job,
We have to pay for it.
It's calm.
Yeah, we have to pay for it.
Yes, I don't.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Right.
I'm going to check my chat. Lori Croft, show me state news now. Hey, thank you for being here, brother man. Indoctrinated, Arkansas, Boopy. Lori Croft. Indoctrinated Outlaw Audits. Arkansas, I love you too, hon. Everybody in here, do me a favor and go over to the J-Town Press and give her congratulations on cresting 19,000 subs. She's been doing this hardcore about 3.5 months now. And as of yesterday, it was 19,249. My honey is a badger. No entry. That's how you stop traffic. Proper signage. It's paramount. Let's see here. Lady J, there it is. find it rather funny walking into the sheriff's office wearing that.
No smoking within 25 feet of the building.
Yep, that's why I put it out there.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to see their, as many times as I've been in here, I don't see their business office hours.
Oh, okay.
Business office.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious when their hours are.
This window is closed.
It smells like a hospital in here.
I see the alarm smell.
There's sanitizer or whatever they use. Smells like a hospital. Ugh. Howard County Observer, thank you. Go Boopy.
No cell phones or backpacks. One person using on this point.
Okay. Cool.
And it's Arkansas statute, subsection 5-54-9.
I'm guessing these are all former sheriffs or deputies, fallen deputies, whatever. I think they're just old sheriffs. I don't know. Who knows? Looks like there's 200 years worth of lawmen here. Yeah, I'm guessing these are judges or something. I don't know. Huh. I don't know what they are. Wallow judges, Wallow sheriffs, whatever. When was that? July 17th, 1969. Sheriff Orville Bishop killed 2 others shot in gunfight in GF. Whatever that is. Apparently this building was built in 2004.
It's open. It's like a storage closet of sorts. Not sure what these dirty pictures are doing here.
They're just laying there being all dirty and stuff.
Yeah, they look pretty nasty. It looked like they've been there a week, but I don't think they were here Friday evening when I was here. I'm gonna go back and look at footage. Yes, I am here to collect some information on Jamie Bates.
Yeah, okay, I was going to mute it, but go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I'm Is this better, sir? Is this better, sir? Now he's gonna, okay. I'm here to pick up Jamie Bates. He was brought in Friday afternoon, about 1 p.m. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. What was your name?
I didn't catch your last part.
I was asking your name, sir. Your name?
Never mind.
Yeah. You don't want to tell me, guess what? That's fine. For now.
Good morning, 357 Seg Beats 9mm. We are at the Carroll County Sheriff's Office and Jail picking up amazing audits. We've been in jail all weekend. Judge got out of line. If you want to go over to Lady Justice Liberty Press and see the video, he was arrested, and they added for disorderly conduct, and they added an assault charge on who? Who knows? We don't know yet. So we're just here to pick him up. They finally said he'd have to be here Monday morning to have a judge see him at 9 o'clock. We're just kind of going from there. Oh, fantastic. Howard County Observer gave you a like on her stream. Thank you.
Mr. Rising would have court today here in this building. Now, I do know and realize that things are subject to change from time to time. Things can change, but that's why you ask questions. That's why you
Right.
Make sure that things are the way they are. There's no harm in asking questions.
Yeah, they stack charges on Manuel Mata too. They're basically doing that all over the country. You know, just stacking charges.
So you have room 149.
Slam it like a man. Dirty D, good morning. Back
And
to
into
you.
room 152. Room 152. Not sure. There must be a cutoff in there so you can't go over it, I guess.
That's weird. Not getting alerts. You might try going in and unring the bell and then re-ring the bell and see if that helps. Yeah, if they release him at all, who knows? They'll take 5 hours to do so, but you know, he had to see a judge on that. So yes, it is Arkansas, correct. We're physically in Berryville, but it's Carroll County, which is Berryville, Eureka Springs, blah, blah, blah.
Carthy News. We have here to pick up Mr. Amazing. From the channel Amazing Audits. He was arrested Friday when we were trying to check into Eureka Springs, in Eureka Springs at the courthouse over there. Sorry guys, please bear with me, I'm trying to change my sunglasses. When I brought these fellas some free gifts, some constitutions. I really think the judges in this county need the Constitution. That's my humble 1A mind speech. I think the judges here need the Constitution and be reminded of the rights that Americans have.
Modern slave labor.
In this country.
Modern slave labor.
When you have free people in a free country, exercising their rights, whether if it's one.
Treating y'all okay this morning?
I'm here.
Good. Yeah, I'm here.
A 2A right, your Fourth Amendment, your Fifth Amendment, doesn't matter.
Hey, Kay Stevens, thanks for coming by, and smash that thumbs up like an ex that owes you money. Appreciate you coming in anyway, bub. Modern slave labor. I gotta go back and talk to Sherry.
Hey, Carl, Audits. Lovely to be having you aboard with Lady J today.
I'll catch you soon, bub. Thanks for coming, Kay.
Joyce McDermott. Hey.
Joyce
Nice to
McDermott.
see you here.
Car Thief says hello to Joyce.
Oh, Joyce, Carthy says hello. We have Carthy News here with me today. He is my strength and my support today.
I'm just her sidekick.
You're a lot more than that. And thank you for your humble friendship. I so appreciate it.
I love you back. I'm gonna go out and support some COPD.
Oh, okay.
Horrible joke. It is awfully nice out here. It doesn't feel as cold as it did. I got out of the van, man. That cold. See, that sign is proper. I'm going to stop and zoom in on it. This is a proper sign. Kay Stevenson, catch you soon, bub. No entry, authorized personnel and vehicles only. That's proper signage for a parking lot. And I know everybody here has seen the videos that, you know, auditors walk around on the parking lot and blah, blah, blah. There's no code on the bottom, but it is marked. And by Missouri rules, you know this as well as I do, by Missouri rules, it's marked authorized personnel only. So it's an avoidable hassle, so to speak. Yeah, right. Most of the time it just says authorized vehicles, and I'm not a vehicle, I'm a person. Well, that one covers persons. Regardless of an Arkansas statute or anything like that, it's clearly marked. If you don't belong here, don't. So, I don't. Or I won't, should say. This is gonna go, because they're already taking their sweet time about getting somebody out here to talk to Lady J about letting Mr. Amazing out of jail. Taking their sweet time, of course. I can't remember exactly how long it was, but when Manuel Mata had the full cash bond paid, the $18,000, it still took them almost 24 hours to get him the fuck out of jail. So who knows? This could be a second trip in the making. Lori Croft, thank you for being here. You have a blessed day at work, and I'll see you next time. 22 hours. That's right, Dirty D. 22 hours. Yeah, just for the release. And then several more hours to actually let him breathe free air. It's ridiculous. You know, last time I went to jail on the gun charge, my bond was paid at, I think, noon. The 30 days of being hostage, yeah, 30 days. But my bond was paid at noon. I did not walk out of the building until 3:45 in the morning. Everyone that I know that could give me a fucking ride they're asleep at 3:45 in the morning, you assholes. Yeah, it took Carolina 24 hours to be released. That's right. And that was a minor deal, a failure to appear kind of deal. And it was the court security's fault. Well, she didn't have to put 23 bobby pins in her fucking head either, but, you know, I don't know. Tyrant County is the slowest processing. I can believe that, yeah. You know, in everything they do in a detention facility, it doesn't matter if it's a county jail or level 5 supermax, doesn't matter. They enjoy the torture. Everything they do, top to bottom, what do they call bumper to bumper, top to tires, is psychological warfare. The food, the way the COs treat the inmates, the way the inmates treat the inmates, and that just, you don't mix certain folks. And I'm not for segregation, but in a detention facility, it just causes problems when you put certain folks together. And the fact that the lights are on 24 hours a day. They call it lights out, but it's not. It's lights dim. Quiet little town. There's just not much hubbub on a Monday morning at the sheriff's department. It just, if you're in here, I'm not good. I'm learning how to be a good mod. But if you see somebody, First Amendment, I don't care what. If I ever get a troll in here, I don't care. They're good for the channel anyway. But the fact is, unless they're being threatening, violence, or if they're doxing, or real hate speech, not just I can't stand your ass. Okay, whatever. Put them in timeout. This isn't a baseball game. If they do it a second time, kick them. Arkansas doesn't have front plates. I forgot about that. Which is very odd. Yeah, I know you won't. That's why you have the wrench. Or sexy bots. Yeah, sexy bots, you can kick them right away. I just kind of giggled to myself the other day and said it to the J-Town Press. You've made it as a channel. Joko, good morning, bub. You've made it as a channel if you have real trolls and prawn spam bots. Tennessee only has one plate too. Let's go back inside. Lose cunt. That's the only time I'm outside, and that's the only time I'm calling you lose cunt. From now on, you're just Lou. Saw you in the chat the other night. It was Lou Sasshole. I love that.
This document here.
What document here?
This document.
Yes.
The gentleman I was just speaking with, he started telling me I couldn't speak in here saying certain words.
What certain words?
Oh, cuss words. And I hadn't said anything cussing
Sure.
until that point. It's like, oh. He's like, well, if there's no children here. Of course. And there's no children.
And there's no children.
Good morning.
Well, I'm kind of childish on occasion.
Sheriff Jim Ross. How are you?
Hey, Mr. Ross.
How are you doing?
Good.
Hanging out.
Don't know you.
Well, we're getting somebody out of jail. Getting somebody out of jail.
Would you like some coffee?
I'm sorry?
Would you like some coffee?
You know what? I would love some coffee. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I like my coffee like I like my women. Cold and bitter.
Now.
He's like, now.
That's not what I was
I know.
You never know what to expect with us. That's for sure.
That was really cool. Sheriff Jim Ross. Would you like some coffee? Absolutely. I think he did that because we have the same mustache. It's got to be it. It's got to be it.
I went and looked up what's going on. Apparently, he was scheduled to see the misdemeanor court judge, the district court judge Ramsey. but apparently part of the charges involve the district court. Whatever the accusations are, I don't know.
Yeah, and you weren't there, but I was.
Exactly.
So I know exactly.
I don't.
Right.
So
But
what
he-
judge,
This
what
judge,
judge?
since he can't be seen down here by that judge, he was transferred to the Eureka Springs Judge Jackson. So he is currently in Eureka Springs District Court.
Yeah, well, that's exactly.
Oh, he's in court right now.
That's exactly
Awesome.
the opposite of what the female told me when I spoke to her. And I even asked her, so you guys will not be transporting him? And she said no. And she knew that,
When did you talk, if you don't mind me asking? I'm not saying you didn't, I'm just saying, that when did you talk to her? Because I'd like to get to the bottom of it.
well, I
If the
called.
staff done something wrong, I'd like to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can I
We can
ask
appreciate
you-
that.
Can I ask who you are in your?
Again, I'm Bobby Ingles, I'm Carroll 22. I'm actually an investigator here, and then I double both duties. We have a new sheriff that's coming in, he's asked me to be the new jail administrator. So
Oh,
our current jail
okay.
administrator has let me start kind of getting stuff in work for the new sheriff.
Yeah, right.
Because we have a lot of changes.
Now, is the new sheriff,
Right.
Mr. Ross?
That was the current sheriff we just met.
Okay.
Now the new one is
Fantastic
Sheriff Daniel
dude.
Platt. He'll come
Okay.
in January 1st.
Well, I wish more
Sheriffs.
sheriffs were like this. He offered us coffee, very hospitable.
We have the same, I think it's
Yeah.
because we have the same mustache.
Probably, I don't know. There's one thing I'll say about this sheriff is that he's very constitutional. That's what he's from.
Nice.
And that leads me to a gift I want to give you.
I'm always wanting more about the Constitution.
And I'm gonna tell you.
Love hearing that.
In the Supreme Court, that was in 1972-ish.
1971.
There's a lot of things like this.
Cohen v. California, 1971.
Fuck on the streets, you can say fuck anywhere, okay? I certainly have said it here,
I know.
and I do stand on the front, I wrote in on it, and I
I
stand
just,
strong.
ma'am, like I said, I don't, what's your name? I just need his first name, just so I don't call
Call
you
me
ma'am.
Lady Justice,
I'll call you lady, how about that?
call me Lady Jane.
Hey, lady.
Just, all I can say is that one human to another human, I have children, I wouldn't want anybody cussing around them like that.
Well, you know what, I've raised children.
And I try to not involve them around that.
Yeah,
Because
right.
They've gotta grow up at some point, but why not let them be kids for as long as they can?
Right.
And
That's
what-
fair.
Well,
That's a fair
Well, you know
assessment.
what? Okay, and then I will play devil's advocate, if you will. What kind of things are they around? I don't know if they're at school yet or not, I don't know, and I don't care about that. But just something for your brain to think about. When they get around other people, you can't control them.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
When they start watching television and clicking through channels, you can't.
I can control that.
Yeah,
Well,
and,
But are you there right now?
and
No, but I can tell you
Okay.
exactly what she's watching right now, because I can get on my tablet and see exactly what she's.
yeah, right.
Well, and that's
I
a good
control
thing.
what she watches.
That's a good thing.
They call
But
it,
as they get older and flipping through the channels,
Yeah, no, but
even
like I
flipping
said,
through the
and I
channels, you're gonna hear a
understand
word
what
or
you're saying,
two.
say 100%, all I'm saying is, why not let them enjoy being a child for as long as
sure,
they can?
that's a
We
fair
have to grow
assessment.
so fast in this country, in this world nowadays.
No.
Why not just let them enjoy being a child? So if I can help by not saying a few words around children, I'm not gonna say it's-
Right.
That's a,
Time, place,
speech
Again,
has freedom of speech,
again,
I get it, time and
Again,
place.
Time, place,
as
manner.
we-
Exactly.
you know,
Time, place, and manner, and again, when you were telling me I couldn't be in here in this room, there was nobody present, but somebody did walk from there, he was a grown man, and I said the
He's
word ass, and
I-
it offended you,
I
and
never
I
said you couldn't be.
apologize if I offended you.
Right.
But you know what, I stand strong on all of my
No, I
words.
get it. Look, whether me and you agree, we could sit all day and talk, and we may not see eye to eye on anything.
right.
But the one thing I agree on, freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
That goes
Here we
for
go.
everybody. Very nice guy.
He's such a fabulous guy. Now,
We have the same mustache, so that's why.
Thank you.
Thank
I've been
you.
working on it for
Yes.
50-something years.
Oh, good grief.
That's how it's been.
oh, cool.
So,
Yeah.
right now, he's in court, and I can tell you the steps to save you some time if you'd like. While he's in court, now, once they're done, all the court notes and paperwork the judge decides to do, because he's at 8.1 hearing, the judge can either side him out, or he can set him a bond, he can do whatever, that's between him and the judge. The judge tells us what's gonna happen. When he gets back, if he's been cited out, our staff he'll be on the list like
Well,
everybody
I
else
know
and be
he
cited
can,
out.
I know lawfully he can only be held for so long.
If the
Period.
judge says he's here with no bond, he's here with no bond. He
Well,
don't get out
Okay, what,
until he goes to
what,
court.
what about our right to bail?
Well, if the
That's
judge
That's
says
Eighth,
no
Eighth
bond.
Amendment. That's Eighth Amendment.
But that's the
Unreasonable,
bond.
unreasonable
Yeah,
bonds.
but also, the judge has the right to say no bond.
Yeah,
So,
well, and
that's when
I
you, the judge, and
also,
the courts.
in my humble opinion, this is a dirty county. You guys.
Well, not all, not all.
Not all of it, but what I've seen and what I witnessed.
That was
Friday,
dirty.
Friday, and
Like I
I'm
told-
narrowing
told
it
Jesse.
down to Friday. What I seen, what I witnessed, in my humble 1A opinion,
And see, that's
It's
what
a
we were
dirty
just
county.
talking about, was you have your, that's one thing me and you may not agree on.
Right.
I travel.
But we
with
agree
you
that we
in
have
this.
our right freedom of speech and our own
That's right.
opinion. I've been all over this country, probably like you. I've lived in New York, all the way to Florida, California, Hawaii.
There you go.
I've seen a lot of stuff.
Mhm, I have too.
I can never say one place is worse than another, but I can tell you the people I've met here, that I've had personal interactions in this county, have been nothing but warm and hospitable and treat my
Sure.
family like family.
Sure.
Good.
And
And
I
I'm
hope more
proud
people
for
have
that
that.
for
I'm
you.
sorry if you haven't felt that way, but I have.
No, I was bringing a friend to a court thing. He was asking for some, information, like we can do, because a First Amendment right is to redress the government and to file complaints if you feel like you've been whatever. Well, the court clerk over there in Eureka Springs, that whole office
That slice of the pie is muddy.
is muddy.
Just saying.
Very dirty. And that's my humble opinion, my 1A opinion, whatever. The day before he had court, he called to verify time, date, place, manner, all that good stuff, like a responsible individual should do. He was laughed at, hung up on, yes, by the Eureka Springs
Court clerk.
court clerks over there. I've worked in professional jobs. That's not how you treat your customers, that's not how you treat your clients, and that's certainly not how you treat your patients, okay?
Or public.
Or the public, yeah.
The public.
And she is a public servant, a public employee, a public, public employees are held at a higher standard.
You're speaking to it. Yeah, we know. I've been doing this 14 years, he's been doing this over 20, so we.
Well, okay, Jamie asked
Too tall, Rob. Good to
for
have
the
you here.
name. Because part of redressing your government is filing complaint forms if you so.
No kidding,
so
buy a
want.
lottery
Now,
ticket.
This is something I will say, he doesn't really do a lot of, I know him, okay? Only when he feels that it's really necessary. And based upon the treatment he received by telephone the day before, he needed to be filing those complaints, and because he asked for a name. So he's knowing who he's complaining on, which he has the right to know. And policy for employees, you know, he wasn't doing anything wrong. In fact, he didn't even raise his voice, but he got arrested for disorderly because judge ordered that within 30 seconds of him telling the bailiff. And we hadn't even gotten into the courtroom. Had not even gotten, trying to check into the court with the court clerk, okay? When all this went down. Well, I will say, the judge, in fact, in question, overstepped his bounds by announcing his name and interjecting himself between a conversation. Obviously, he does not trust or have faith in his employees in the office. Or he would, by asking the name, that warranted that. You know, and he showed his act of aggression, the way he got off the bench or whatever it was he was sitting on. It looked like a pew, okay? In that small office, the way he bounced up straight to the door. If it wasn't for that door, that it was a Dutch door, that was the first time he showed aggression toward myself and
Jamie.
Mr. Amazing. Now, the area that we were standing in is just a little, it's very small in that building over there.
Foyer.
It's a little foyer thing in front of the Dutch doors, and there's like plexiglass, and that's where you check in, or try to check in. Anyway, we're standing there. When it all came out to pass, the judge ended up opening the door really hard and fast, took a step forward, smashing me in between, so that's assault.
Or
Technically.
battery.
Well, yeah, he stood between, sandwiching me between him and Jamie. okay, between Mr. Amazing. And the rest is going to be disputed in court. That's two things of aggression that the judge did. And as far as I'm concerned, in my own personal opinion. Now, this particular judge does not come up again for re-election until 2024. Yeah, I've done my homework. I know he's not a clean judge. Takes 2 minutes to find out all the things that he's been brought up against him on. So yeah, when I say that this county's dirty, I'm sorry.
They
My
just,
friend
they just
here
need to
is
think.
correct. It's not the whole county.
Just that slice of the
You
pie.
seem to be and you are fabulous, sir. I didn't realize it.
I won't call you fabulous, but you are fantastic, man. I really, this is good coffee. Thank you.
Fantastic, yeah.
Listen, we understand that everybody has their problems with the government in general, sometimes with us specifically. And we're always willing to talk to you about it. If there's anything we can do about it, something we can address. And-
Right.
And whatever the judge does is judge's
No,
business.
I think case law is going to end up being made in your fine
Could be.
county here.
Won't argue with you. Anyway,
Yeah.
could either one of us tell you anything about the Carroll County Jail that you don't know, or would you like to know?
Carroll County Jail, I don't know where that's at.
You're here.
You're in it?
Oh, the sheriff.
Well, not in it.
Okay,
Sheriff's office on that side, detention center's on this side.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see,
That's the way it is.
I didn't understand it because every place, and I've been around a lot of different places, doing what I do, I guess this is a good thing, I don't get a chance to, visit this section or this facet, but usually I'm protesting, I'm a good protester.
Listen,
On the
you're a good
street.
protester and we're good law enforcement. Would you
I believe that.
sit on the other side of the door?
Oh, are you taking me on a tour?
Sure.
See how I check that out?
Fantastic.
Absolutely fab. Let me grab my coffee, if you don't
Before we
mind.
do so, are either one of you armed? Maybe-
No, no. I have
I do
a
have a
pocket knife.
flashlight that's very bright.
That's
A
But it's
pocket knife, and
definitely
it's a regular old pocket knife, not a Vato sticker or nothing. No, automatics are illegal to carry in Missouri. I don't know Arkansas, so I
Pocket
like,
knives?
yeah,
Yes, it's not
automatics.
Inspector's facility.
Yeah, automatics.
Anyway, we're invited on the
This is
tour.
Don.
Hi, Don.
Well, hi, Don, how are you, sir? And what is Don's position here? I see he's behind a
He
computer.
is very important. He makes sure I don't have to talk to anybody I don't want to.
He's a
know what?
gatekeeper. I like that.
Gatekeepers, I
Like
love
that.
gatekeepers.
Yeah, Dennis is here. He does an awful lot of stuff, including he keeps up with all of our registered sex offenders.
That's
Good
a
job.
very important job. Thank you so,
Extremely.
so much for that.
These are just all different doors for different deputies. This are, well.
That is a little
Bad
funny.
cop, no donut.
That is a little funny.
We have a domicile here for a state trooper. He's not here. Right now.
Oh, okay.
They just use that office whenever
Little
they.
satellite office or whatever.
Yeah, probably to do paperwork.
These doors right here, well, that's a storage. These right here, where we interview people.
Rooms.
Yeah.
Creating privacy.
The men's and women's restrooms right back in here.
Oh, yeah, the restrooms.
This is what we have. Whatever.
So this would be, well, like, okay,
Your roll call, as it were. Okay.
okay, roll call, trading, yeah.
Here's okay.
Break room.
I don't see any donuts in here, guys. I do see a cool coffee shop.
Somebody's falling down on the job.
You guys are
Hey,
eating a
you
little
know-
more healthier than that, I think, for real.
You know, Mr. Ross, you know donuts used to be square, right? They used to be square a long time ago. No, they took the corners off of it for officer safety. That's a little funny, man.
Our deputies come in and do their computer work, the ones that don't have access. For me,
You're welcome.
these are our- Oh, this right over here is our CID. We won't go in there.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's-
a long hall there.
Oh, yeah.
You can look in the window.
Yeah.
We
Absolutely.
just have ongoing sensitive case material.
Good.
We
Yeah,
keep it
That's
locked.
creating privacy. I get
Somebody
it.
accesses like
100%,
that.
yeah.
We do that because there's anytime somebody might have something on their computer, evidence laying out.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's the back door.
That's the back
We
door.
have, if you look at here, we've got a.
So how many people sneak out the back?
Nobody really.
We've got a firing range right here.
Oh, that's cool. So, You guys can come out here and practice.
Greene County has one of their ranges maybe a half mile from where I live. You can go out there and pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Come on, guys.
Yeah, no, it's something we have to do. A lot of people don't understand.
Right.
We train so much. That we hope and pray we never have to.
Right. And if the guys would spend at least as much time in the law library as they do on the range, it would be a very balanced,
I agree.
you know,
100%.
What's 1312 indicate?
always call a brother.
I like that. No, I agree 100%. That's one thing I will brag about the Northwest Academy, Police Academy, the state of Arkansas is they bring in up-to-date adjunct instructors to work with cadets that are going through the academy to understand the new updated law with the Supreme Court.
Let's go this way.
He wants to go this way.
But they spend extra time on the law with them than most places do, and I really appreciate it.
This is the lieutenant's office here, and you can look down that line all the way there.
This office investigates explicit material. Our work will not stop upon entry.
Well,
I
what would
appreciate
cause your
that.
work to stop?
Time to go to sleep.
This is my office here.
Thank you for having us in here, Sheriff. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You all the citizens and so
We can't
on.
really
Yes.
interrupt them while we're doing our stuff. That's my, and the one thing TV, the only thing TV gets right about movies and TV shows, about law enforcement, besides all the negative stuff, because all that's true. But when it comes to our, like, the divorce rate and things like that, our PTSD, all that stuff's high and true. But the one thing that you don't interrupt investigations, you don't interrupt interviews, things like that.
Right.
Because that's, plus, ma'am, if I had, if someone was investigating a crime that happened to one of my children, I wouldn't want to.
Want their full attention.
Exactly.
Right,
So
right.
that's another reason for that.
So, well, I was thinking a different way. I was thinking that you guys are just, so much crime is happening that your caseloads, that's why the work cannot stop.
No, ma'am, nothing
So,
like that.
okay.
No.
Carroll County is not New York City or
Yeah,
Philadelphia. or-
Right.
We
Fair.
have our fair share of crime, but we still luckily have, I know, I respect your opinion of our county, but our citizens, they really do care for each other.
Well,
Sure.
you know, I really had
Small town
had a
USA,
positive
we're all like
experience
that.
here the first time I was here, for the most part, with the peeps here. I call them peeps, okay? All right? And never really had a negative vibe really too much until last Friday. When I seen for myself, and I'm thinking, man, I feel sorry for the folks that live in this county. I do. I really do.
When they have to deal with that slice of the pie,
Yeah,
just to inject.
yeah.
Well, I hate, like I said, that's your opinion. You have the right to feel that way.
Oh,
Just like
absolutely.
if I could choose any place to live in South Carroll County, it'd have to be Hawaii, because there's nothing better for me. But that's me. That's my opinion.
Right.
I have a friend that lives in Makaha, so believe me,
Oh,
he
yeah.
gets it.
My wife and I moved here from Lancaster, Texas in '78.
I'm Odessa boy.
Okay, and we moved here for the very reason, because of the lay of the land, the ambiance, the people. And we wanted to raise our kids in the woods. And in God's grace, we were able to do it, and it pays dividends.
You're right.
The county has changed, everything changes, it stays the same. And some of it's for the worse. The drug problem
Some for the better, some for the worse.
Catalytic converter horkers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sons of
I
bitches.
saw a piece the other day.
We got a bunch of them, though. We
I
caught a
saw-
big, we worked with a special team, and we caught a
Well, there was a ring, I mean,
Yeah,
a
nationwide.
huge, these people were organized about it, and the place where they would take their, it would all end up, and where they'd remove the precious metals out of it.
Right.
And they had sold the precious metals for $545 million. And that was a huge number of, I never would have thought it.
I mean, how many you got?
I never thought that either.
I don't know how many it took.
How many cats you got to hork to get that
Yeah.
much
Just think
platinum?
about it. And those, it's costing their people $3,000 to get it replaced.
Yes, this is, and some families cannot afford a $3,000, I mean, Why is this getting hard
Catalytic
out
converters
there?
to replace are no less than a couple $100. Nowadays, they're probably closer to 600.
That's the way your car runs.
Yeah, right.
When they first come out with those, you whack them off,
Right.
put a straight back in there, and you know.
I was that redneck
So
kid.
you're doing
Yeah, I grew up in Odessa. You know, it's funny you said the reason you moved here is because of the layout of the land and all that stuff. My ex-wife and I were actually in Tulsa,
Yeah,
and she had family here in Reed Spring. Well, we had come up a couple of times, and 4th of July weekend in '02, we decided that, or I told her on the way home, I was like, you know, I think I would like to move here. Well, okay, one of these days. August 1st of 2002, we were Missouri citizens. This place is everything that Odessa, Texas is not.
well, I don't.
Hills, green, 5 lakes within an hour, everything that West Texas is not. Now, all we got out there is oil field and high school football.
It's Odessa's over by, is it by Armadillo?
No, Amarillo
Amarillo?
is up in the Panhandle.
Armadillo.
Armadillo.
I was just saying Armadillo.
Yeah, Amarillo.
I lived in Amarillo for a little while.
That's
Very
far up
dry.
in the Panhandle. You know where the corner is?
Uh-huh.
Right there.
Okay, my wife's from Houston.
Okay, I was born in Houston,
Yeah,
raised in
we spent a
Odessa.
lot of time down there. But no,
Well,
I'm gonna get back to it. You wanna welcome-
I really appreciate your time, Sheriff. My name is John.
I'm Jim.
Thank you. I kind of accidentally
Bobby,
spilled some
good to
of
meet
my coffee
you.
on my
Didn't get
hand.
to meet you
I
earlier,
apologize.
Y'all have a good
You guys have a fantastic
Thank you
day.
guys. I
oh,
will,
about your friend.
yeah.
I don't, the judge will take as long as they take with them, they'll decide what to do with them.
Born and raised
then
Austin.
when they get back, then, we'll have the court notes, we'll have the court documents, and then we'll be able to go from there.
Well, you may or may not see me again today, I'm sure, because I need to find out what's going on with you.
I'll work till 3 o'clock, let me get your business card real quick.
You're a cop 24 hours a day, don't lie.
Well, that's the thing, is we never really get a day off.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said.
Just like an undertaker.
Like you said, we're held to a higher standard.
Now, did you swear an oath?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To the sheriff and to the Constitution and to the judges, yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Both you-
Look, I'm sure you do run into a lot of opposition on our end, and people on our end.
Sure.
The thing is, I'm a 100% true believer that America's freedom of speech and Constitution and stuff, and I can't, if I try to stifle your freedom of that, but I support my own, is that right for anybody?
That's right. That
The
is
one
exactly
thing that I
right.
just wish everybody would remember is that it's like that for everybody. You may not agree with this certain speech, you might call it hate speech, I
Right.
might look at what you say as hate speech.
Sure.
But your
That's
opinion.
that's
But
subjective.
But that's.
Subjective.
That's subjective.
As long as you're not encouraging violence
Right.
or bodily harm, that's your own opinion. And if you truly are a believer, 100% believer, like you say you are and you say you are, then we have to support each other, even if we don't agree.
This is my 4th time around the United States, traveling from state to state, filming and recording and documenting government.
Pop quiz. What are the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Oh, I wish I could tell you.
But I bet
say it right off the bat.
I bet you'll know by next week because I gave you
Yes,
the
I'm
Constitution.
gonna go ahead and give you the answers to the test, but you'll read freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press,
What we're doing.
freedom of assembly, and freedom to redress your government with your grievances. That's your 5.
all Jamie was trying to do in the beginning.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and
I don't
that's
know, I wasn't there
you
for
weren't
all
there.
that, so I
Right.
can't have-
Right.
the one
That's
thing
no.
I
We
know is
understood
I
completely.
was taught many years ago, we don't judge what happened unless we're there, unless we're part of it, because I wasn't there, I can't say what was.
Judge
yes,
not
we're
lest
just
you be,
telling
you
We're
know.
That's
informing
fine.
you, yeah.
Anyway.
Let me go get you a business card real quick.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much, sir. And again, I'm sorry if I.
Man,
crossed a little
I'm impressed.
around the edges.
Color me impressed. What are the 2 live streams, 2 First Amendment audits, and both of them were passing? Hell, this one gave us coffee. The last one invited us back. Banana Anna, thank you for being here. I can't believe how well this sheriff and deputy did. Absolutely amazing. They get 100. And I'll go ahead and give bonus points on this one too. They didn't get just 100. I give them 7 extra points for coffee. Good coffee at that. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yep. That is absolutely true, Banana Anna. He passed. But he still believes the bullshit because in the one of those offices, giant blue line flag, but I didn't want to, hey, T-Dog. Yeah, blue line flag up, and, there was a conversation happening, so I didn't want to, get in on it. Too Tall Rob. Maple pecan pie. Damn, coffee would have a hard time accepting anything from a cop. Well, he didn't slip me a Mickey. I feel fine, so I guess it'll be okay. I need to get out and away from the door. They want 25 feet from the door if you're smoking. I had my back to the door. I forgot. Get right. I want to know when the federal government is going to start enforcing U.S. flag code, Dirty D. Because it has to have a political, it's just like terrorism. Violence with a political back, that is the definition of terrorism. And that blue line flag is absolutely a political stance. And that is what has to happen in order for it to be part of the U.S. flag code. It's political in background. So I view it as nothing more than a gang flag and nothing less than a desecration of our flag. Too Tall Rob, yes I would, because I know you. I would too believe. If you'll go over to Lady Justice's channel and see the video of Mr. Amazing getting arrested, and then listen to her drop yesterday of the audio portion of why they're calling it assault, was because Jamie coughed. The judge was in his grill. He coughed, and he said, don't spit on me. I didn't spit on you. I have a medical condition. I'm coughing. Stand back. So he couldn't be seen by that judge because this assault thing is with that judge. Yep. The old Visine. The new Visine, they took that out. But yeah. You can put 10 or 12 drops of Visine and they'll shit their guts out. The whole bottle, call it the Colon Blow 5000. Just lost one.
Okay, guys.
I don't know that I've ever could even imagine a better interaction. Now, granted, Banana Anna just said that they say
they fuck us.
Yes, they say what you want to hear.
Yeah.
But he believes he believes they're bullshit.
Banana Anna. Sorry about
Banana
that.
Anna.
Yeah. I get my too all mixed up in my Banana Anna. Anyway, yeah, I would concur with her synopsis, her feelings, her takes on that.
Mike Webb, fake, all it. What? Huh?
Green Forest Police.
Look at beautiful Lady Justice. There she is. Banana Anna.
It's fancy having you aboard.
I know, right?
Absolutely. Please, you guys, spread the word like wildfire.
Amen.
Y'all. Like, share, comment. Spread this out on all the platforms you can. Currently, Lady J is on, I think, 8 different platforms.
I think he's probably been chill most of his career. Yes. Yes, I agree with that, Mike. They're saying what we want to hear. But the fact is you can tell that they believe the bullshit. Now, that old man, that sheriff, that was cool. Super nice guy. Hey, let me give you a tour. Very inviting, what have you. But like you said earlier, he's on his way out. That's weird, Melissa. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shut this one off. We're going to go over to the courthouse and we'll be back. Love y'all. Thanks for being here. And as always, bye, motherfuckers.